Toastmasters and dear guest. I'm Hema. I'm the SA of today's meeting. So I welcome all to 770 meeting of Medley Toastmasters Club. So before we start the meeting, I like to mention 3 ground rules which we follow in our Toastmasters Club. One is, first thing is, please switch off the mobile phone or put them on silent mode. Second one, as Toastmasterians, we don't talk about the sex, religion, or politics. So please avoid these topics in our meeting. Third one, please do not cross talk. So as we all have a mission in our life to achieve our goals, Toastmaster Club also has a mission. The mission is to provide a positive and supportive learning experience which help our member to develop their communication and leadership quality, which in turn help them to boost their self-confidence and personal health. So please pay attention to the meeting and encourage speakers with warm smiles and applause. Let us have a good start, a great meeting. So, before leaving the stage, I would like to call upon Dr. Pravda, a Toastmaster. I'd like to mention about her. Apart from being a VPE, serving as a VPE in Toastmaster Club, she's also working as a HOD in oral medicine in a very prominent dental college. And she's a very good singer. And she's the first person, doesn't hesitate to come forward and help people, be it in the professional front or in the Toastmaster Club.
Thank you, SA Toastmaster Hema, for giving an introduction that I have not given. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and my dear friends. How are you all doing? Great. I welcome you all to the Medley meeting number 770. With the sound of this gavel, I declare meeting number 770 open. I would like to recognize and welcome the dignitaries, Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas T. Abraham, Distinguished Toastmaster Sundararaman Chintamani, who has joined, and thanks for joining us today, sir. We also have few guests who have joined today's meeting. I would like to call them for introducing themselves. Mrs. Narmada, please introduce yourself.
I'm the sister of Toastmaster Sundaresan, and I have attended a similar meeting at Doha when I went to visit him, and I saw the children so enthusiastically speaking on different subjects. It was such a nice experience. So I actually wanted to come and attend these meetings along with him, but it was somehow getting postponed. I'm very happy that I could do it today. And as far as Toastmaster Sundaresan is concerned, he's always, he gives preference only to these Toastmaster meetings. When we call him up, he will first see his calendar and then only he will say whether he is available or not. But at the same time, I'm very, I can say I'm proud that hundreds of children in Doha, in his community school, they have been trained in the Gavels Club for the past, I think, almost 30 years. And they are there throughout the world, still, telling his name. And that's a very, what I can say, it's a very Vidya charity, you can say, which he has done to the children and the student community. I'm very happy to be present.
Thank you so much. I hope you have the same experience in Medley also. Yeah. Ms. Pavitra, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, this is Pavitra. This is my second meeting here. So I'm looking forward to hear from all the Toastmasters today. Thank you.
Welcome. Mr. Prakash, please introduce yourself.
This is my first
Welcome to Medley. Toastmaster Rahul? Yeah, Mr. Guest Rahul. Introduce from there.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rahul. This is my third time here. Nice to see you all and looking forward to today's events.
Thank you for joining us. I take the pleasure in inviting our founder, President of Medley, Chartered President of Medley, DPM. How many of you know Tata Sumo? It is one of the multi-utility vehicle, first multi-utility vehicle introduced by Tata Motors. It was launched in 1994 and it was very successful. Even today, in all Indian movies, you can see the villains and politicians coming in white Tata Sumo. Do any one of you know why it got its name Tata Sumo?
Chairman's.
Exactly. Full marks to G. Yes. It was named after the Tata Motors MD, Mr. Sumant Mulgekar. Mulgekar. Okay. So why they named after him? It's an interesting story. Every day, the top executives of Tata Motors, they have a meeting and followed by lunch. They will all have it together. And during lunchtime, they will find Mr. Sumant disappearing and coming back to office after few hours. So they were all wondering, and there was gossips why he is not interested to participate in the lunch along with the top management, or he's being treated by some other Tata dealer in a 5-star hotel, and there were so many talks on that. So some employees, they thought they will find out the secret. So one day they went without his aware. They went behind him and they found out that his car was parked in a highway dhaba. And he went inside, ordered food, and then he started eating, conversing with all truck drivers. And then they found out that he's taking feedback from the driver's point of view about their vehicle, and then he directly went into the R&D department, made changes, and then for improvising their vehicle. So to honor him, the Tata Motors named their first MUV as Tata Sumo, named after the first 2 letters of Mr. Sumant Mulgekar. Though there are several insights in this story, inspirational story, that you should not believe gossips or the feedback is essential for success. There are so many insights. I like his approach, leaving his ego, mingling with directly with his consumers for improvising his motor or his company. So, dear friends, I would say that you leave, as you enter into the room, you leave your I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am a financier. Leave outside, come with open mind, get positive learnings, and give constructive feedback to improvise yourself. With these words, I would like to introduce a person who is going to take this meeting forward. He is a very enthusiastic, and before that, I would like to congratulate our team of members, ExCom, our Vice President Membership, Vice President Public Relation, and our President. They formed a strong team to renew about 22 members within to TMI within 48 hours, and they got this data award to Medley meeting. So big round of applause. So let me introduce the Toastmaster of the day. He is a very enthusiastic and sincere Toastmaster, a graduate of English literature, who is very interested in sports and business. Please join with me to welcome Toastmaster Sri Jay.
Good afternoon. How are you all doing? And today's topic, when we talk about today's topic, timeless talks. What do you think about timeless talks? Can I know about the topic? What do you think about timeless talks?
Talks which go beyond time like teachers of Martin Luther King.
Yeah, exactly, Naseem. Thank you for the answer. And what do generally they do? They influence us or the individuals who are working or learning in any way, it motivates every individual to achieve them big and to be more enthusiastic. And in this case, I have 3 inspired speeches which I like the most. First is from Barack Obama, which is regarding with the electoral, while the electoral campaign of US in 2004, which inspired me because he was talking about empowerment and how we will create a world which admires the future, and he also talked about the latest technology that we talk, that is renewable energy. So it is from that I understood that it is very clear that is from 2004 until 2016 they were constantly working on the progress and to be the #1 nation in the world. Number 2 is Swami Vivekananda's speech, in which I like the definition which he provides for the term science. For science, he says it is a find of unity, and physics and chemistry, he divides these two. In physics is a force which determines the human beings, and chemistry is the force or the element which decides the activities of the human beings. Third is Jack Ma. While he was attending a press conference in Chinese Beijing University, who was called as a visiting professor, he says, in business, we should not take the easier idea to develop our businesses, and which is very suitable for startups which is coming around India, and it also creates, and he also says, take risks which might fail, but if you take that risk, in some way or the other, it will beneficial you. And we will move on to the proceedings of the meetings. There are 3 sections in Toastmaster meeting. First one is prepared speeches. The allotted time is to 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please note down that. And second comes the table topics, and the final is evaluation session. Apart from this, I will open to general evaluator, Toastmaster Venkatesh.
Thank you, PM. USP. How many of us know what is USP? Any one of you, please?
Unique selling
proposition. Price is also equally good. Unique selling proposition. Typically, we ask whenever there is some person who is selling something to us. If you are a salesperson, you might be knowing. Many people, they ask me, what is the USP of Toastmasters? 2 things stood apart from any other club of this kind or a public speaking training programs of this kind. I see there are 2 unique selling propositions that I would say which stand apart, which makes Toastmasters meeting, especially Medley Toastmasters, stand apart from the other clubs. The first one, which I think is the inspiration. It's not only the speakers who come here and give their speeches and inspire others, but also the people who listen, they also inspire others through the networking. And the second thing is the positive and the continuous feedback that we get, which is a constructive feedback. Unlike any other forum, you will not get a continuous feedback on your speech. There are 2 forms of feedback in Toastmasters, especially in Medley Toastmasters. We have 2 groups of people who will be evaluating the session. One is the tag group for the benefit of new members and the guests. Tag is timer, accounter, and grammarian. That is one set of the evaluation team, and we have speech evaluators who evaluate the speeches here, who come and give their delivery speech here. The evaluators will be evaluating that speech. So first I will introduce the tag players. Timer of today's meeting is an acupuncturist. He He is very new to Medley Toastmasters, but he is not new to Toastmasters. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Pramod Anand to read the time of the
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Invitation. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. As a timer, it is my duty to pay attention to each speaker, to time them and to let them know how much time is left. For prepared speeches, I will be using green, yellow, and red cards. At the end of the 5th minute, I will raise the green card. At the end of the 6th minute, I will raise the yellow card. And at the end of the 7th minute, I will raise the red card. I will keep the red card until the end of the speech. And each speaker is given 30 seconds grace time before they get so as to not get disqualified. For table topic speakers, the time is between 1 to 2 minutes. At the end of the 1st minute, I will raise the green card. After 1 minute and 30 seconds, the yellow card, and after 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Again, another 30 seconds grace period. For evaluators, they have 2 to 3 minutes. At the end of the 2nd minute, I will raise the green card. After 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the yellow card, and after the 3rd minute, I will raise the red card and 30 seconds grace. So the speakers are requested to stick to the allotted time. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Next, I am going to introduce the archonter of today's meeting. She is a passionate Toastmaster and takes up any role that she has been asked to do, even at the last moment, like today she has taken up the archonter role. Not only in Medley, but I have seen her in many other clubs also taking up roles where they are in need of a role player. Toastmaster Kalyani is the archonter of today's meeting. Please join me welcoming her to introduce the objectives of our meeting.
There's a saying, count your blessings. Whereas today, I am going to be your archonter. I will note all the usage of words like overused words, filler words like and crutch words such as well, but, so, you know, sounds, maybe, and sounds like or, and also I will note the long pauses. I will report at the end of the meeting. Over.
Next, I will be introducing the grammarian of today's meeting. He is not only a flower, he is a fire. This person, he registered himself with TMI with a different name, but he wants to be called a different name. Please put your hands to welcome Toastmaster Pushpa to explain the grammarian.
Good afternoon, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, GM Modi. Good afternoon, all Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for that introduction again. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to the language usage. I'll take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, which means existing or being everywhere, especially at the same time. The synonym is omnipresent. The stress falls on the second syllable, big, ubiquitous. So that has to be like stressed more than the other syllables. And the sentence, example sentences are, the smartphone has become ubiquitous in the modern society, with almost everyone owning one. And Wi-Fi access is now ubiquitous, available in cafes, airports, and even public parks. So I encourage you to use the word of the day, but use it in proper context. Because just for the sake of using the word, if it is used, it's misused in many. So I request you to use the word of the day. And I will give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting, and also report the usage of the word of the day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, grammarian. Some of the guests might be wondering what this guy is going to do. What is my role? I will be ubiquitous. I will be watching not only the speakers on stage, but also the audience, what they are doing, and outside what's happening. Even before the meeting, what happened, I'll be watching everything. I'll be coming up with the general evaluators. I'll be watching the entire proceedings of today's meeting, and I'll be coming back during the evaluation session with my teams, and I will be sharing my general evaluators report of the entire proceedings. Now it is time to hand over the session back to our TMOD, Toastmaster of the Day.
So we will move on to the first part, which is prepared speeches. The first speech will be given by T.M. Dharan, and before that, I would like to invite his evaluator, Pearl, to give a brief introduction about his objectives.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Toastmaster Dharan is delivering speech from his pathway, Innovative Planning, Level 1, Speech 4, Evaluation and Feedback. Timer, kindly note, time is 5 to 7 minutes, and title of the speech is Game On. Thank you.
Now I invite T.M. Dharan. Game on, T.M. Dharan. T.M. Dharan, game on.
Thank you. Raise your hands if you ever felt lost, drained, unable to move forward in your life. Those of you raised your hand, you're not alone. Those you didn't raise your hand, you are quite blessed. Well, I am so. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In September 2013, I graduated as a personal trainer from American Council on Exercise. I was the youngest person in the industry to reach that milestone. I was just 21. Graduating from American Council on Exercise is like getting a DTM in Toastmaster. It's gold standard. I advanced my career almost 90% with people in my industry. I was walking and living in the seventh heaven with 7 figures annual package. I was having lot of spiritual trips from Goa to Bangkok. You name it, I nailed it. I was having a great time. After a few months, I started to think about the next step in my career. Tons of ideas, too many fancy ideas started to float in front of my eyes. And then down the line, I got overwhelmed and I started to choke. I could not move forward. I exhausted myself with unrealistic hope. I lost my focus. On top of it, 7 figures and heaven didn't excite me at all. I felt like a caged bird, drowned, drained and deserted. Physically and emotionally, I felt I could not move forward at all. Then I called my mentor, Mr. Shyam, a master at getting the best out of the people. I told my problem. He listened calmly and then replied simply, Dharan, you got destiny disease. Reaching a big milestone quickly will lead to pride, greed, and complacency. Achieving a big milestone quickly is a double-edged sword. One hand, it's a testament of one's capacity and efficiency. On the other hand, it will lead to rudeness and a reluctancy to grow further if not managed properly. A hammer hit on my head. Filled with guilt, I asked, what's next, sir? He said, game on, Dharan. I scratched my head. What's game on, sir? He said, Dharan, G stands for goal, A stands for action, M stands for measure, E stands for evaluate. You write down the wildly important goals which are going to create a positive impact in your personal and professional life. G, and then going to create a positive impact in your personal life. And then he said game on Darren. And then after the call, I felt the game was on. So I started to write down the most important goals, and I created an action plan to achieve it. And I started to monitor it where I stand, and I evaluate it. With this simple strategy, I opened to growth, and I felt like kind of I started to feel positive about myself. I felt like a wild bird with free wings, bigger, stronger, and faster physically and emotionally. I organized myself, which helped me to increase my productivity to 100%. Which also, as a bonus, I started to embrace new ideas and entrepreneurship, which helped me to dream big and move forward positively. After 3 years with a vision, I started my startup, Dynamic Strength Club, a sports performance center which helps people to bring the best version of themselves. This time, once again, I'm the youngest and fastest in my industry, but this time I was also modest and sharpest. With the abundance mindset and strong game plan, we have helped more than 1,000 people to run marathon, 50 athletes to come out of the injury and get back to field, and shedded 1.5 tons of fat. Dear friends, next time if you get knocked down, if you couldn't get up or move forward, just game on. If you feel deserted, drowned and drained, just game on. Always remember, there is a beat in your heart. You can still move on. You can still move forward. Game on. Are you ready to move forward?
Now we move on to the second speech. And before moving on to the speech, I would like to call the evaluator of Sissy Sebastian, T.M. Dinakaran, for explaining the objective of the speaker.
Thank you very much. Toastmasters CC is giving the speech from Pathways Motivational Strategies, Level 2, Project 3, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The purpose of the speech is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some experience of previous prodigy, as a previous prodigy. Timer, please note that the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, Toastmasters session.
Now I invite Toastmasters. Johnny, TMCC, guiding lights on the journey. Thank you.
There is a price to everything in life. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In the enchanting journey of mentorship, I vividly recall the day my mentor Prasannavani welcomed me into her guidance. A phone call marked the initiation of our mentor-mentee relationship, where she invested over an hour delving into the intricacies of my aspirations and understanding the essence of who I am. As I ventured into the world of Toastmasters, my mentor stood by me with unwavering support and boundless encouragement. Her motivating words became the driving force behind my progress, empowering me to embrace the challenging roles, with the assurance that even in failure, she would be there, propelling me towards the promise of success in the next attempt. However, the journey encountered an unexpected twist when I was invited to serve as a test speaker for a contest. Having previously experienced relished such opportunities, I joyfully accepted the role. Little did I anticipate that a seemingly routine phone call with a contest chair would unravel into a disheartening experience. That conversation left me to the verge of relinquishing my Toastmasters journey altogether. In the aftermath of this disheartening conversation, my mentor stepped in, determined to pull me back from the decision of quitting. Despite my adamant stance, she persistently offered the words of solace and wisdom. One day, I got a call from my mentor. "Hi Sissy, how are you doing?" "Not really doing great, Prasanna." "Come on, Sissy, you're so good. Just come out of that." During this conversation, my mentor narrated me a very touching tale of 2 marble sheets, sourced from the same quarry, transported to the same location, sculpted by the same skilled hands to create masterpieces. However, the culmination of their destinies differed significantly. While one marble sheet stood as a magnificent piece of art for others to admire, and the other languished, relegated to the cold and indifferent floor. Then she said, "Sissy, life as a sculptor wants to make a masterpiece out of you. The question is whether you are ready to handle every knock, every failure, every troubles, all the pain that comes from the sculpting tool to become a masterpiece. Or do you grumble and crumble down to simply become a tile? And that is what decides whether people step on you or admire you to become a role model for someone to emulate." After I pondered over my mentor's words, I chose not to crumble, but to stand resilient. My mentor's dedication, sincerity, and unwavering support became the pillar that held me firm. With her guidance, I navigated through challenges, hesitating to be a tile on life's floor. Instead, I aspired to be a masterpiece, a source of inspiration for others to emulate. The profound impact of a committed mentor in one's life cannot be overstated. Through her wisdom and dedication, she not only revived my Toastmasters journey, but also instilled in me a profound understanding that the life sculpting process, though arduous, has the potential to transform us into an extraordinary masterpieces. I would like to leave you with a quote by Oprah Winfrey. "A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself." Thank you.
And we move on to the final speech. And before that, I would like to call upon Sandhya Arun Kumar for evaluation of the speech of Jayesh.
Thank you, dear body. Toastmaster Jayashree is going to present a speech in the pathway Dynamic Leadership in Level 2. Our project name is Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. It has two purposes of the speech. One is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring. The second is for the member to share some aspect of her previous experience as a mentee or a prodigy. All the best, Toastmaster Jayashree, and timer, please note it's 5 to 7 minutes speech. Over to team.
The speaker, Jayashree, TM Jayashree. Sorry for that. And are you living in an alternate universe, parallel universe? And
have you heard about the parallel universe? Today you will. Universe A, single child from Chennai, shaped by boundless love and support. Parents fulfilling every wish, anticipating every needs. Teachers all praising. Friends all admiring. Appreciations were ubiquitous during my childhood. That's how I saved my childhood comfortably. Excelling in the notes, fearing the unknowns. But then a question lingered in my mind. Are these appreciations really earned? In life, there needs to be someone who should show our other side of us, right? Be it flaws, mistakes, suggestions, or recommendations. Greetings, TMOD, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Here comes the Universe B. Years later, the same child did my MBA Masters in Singapore. The world where I need to speak up to survive. Surrounded by seemingly superior peers. My emotional and moral support dwindled. I felt lost and lonely. That's when I found my glimmer of hope, Dr. Nandagopal Ramasamy. Dr. Nandagopal was my director in the college. He provided me unconditional support without making any judgment, addressed all my concerns. He went on to a step further. In that lost world, he helped me with accommodation and basic needs so that I could concentrate on my academics and co-curriculars. His wisdom on love, life, challenges made me to come out of cozy cocoon. He transformed me from a shy, timid introvert to a brave, extrovert, young champion, winning the International Best Youth CEO Award in 2016. Masters done, landed in Chennai, swamped with my parents, love and affection, but my inner voice was still missing. Universe B, Dr. Nandagopal's support. He is someone who never sugarcoats, but make me to excel in everywhere I go. After many years, I entered the Toastmaster universe via Medley. In this universe, I felt the universe A's element of warmth, love and support via the Medley family members. It also resonates the universe B space which gave me to stand on my feet, face tough competitions, try different roles, excel and receive feedback, which closely mirrored Universe B. In my first meeting in Medley as a guest, I won the best table topic speaker award. Everyone around came and congratulated. But there came a wise man. Congratulations, well done, but let's have a chat. That but irked me. We had a chat after the meeting. understood my background, pointed out my flaws in that speech, very first meeting. Not just with a malice, but with a desire to see me rise. That moment, Universe B Nandagopal flashed in front of me via DTM Thomas, today standing. We have few similarities. We both stick to processes and methodologies to deliver an outcome. Not just that, his commitment to Toastmaster mentoring, his presence in almost every Medley meeting, and his availability to all his protege members inspired me, and it's slowly rubbing off on me. Till now, I have never missed any Medley meeting ever since I joined Toastmasters. Recently, I posted on LinkedIn about my Toastmasters accomplishments in the last 4 months. That post became viral. With that, I got an opportunity to address 250 odd people in my company during an important town hall meeting. Not just that, now I am leading a team of young champs as a product coach, helping them to master in their product management skills. Well, I see there is a slight difference between a coach and a mentor. For me as a coach, I focus on a specific skill. In my case, it's product management. And it's more of short term, right? Whereas I see Toastmaster mentoring as a long-term goal. It goes beyond a short-term goals for every one of us. Today, I stand in a parallel universe. Why Toastmaster mentoring? You heard it right. I get the universe here resembles where I get a safe space to learn and grow. Also Universe B, which is giving me a space to stand against tough competitions, receive tough feedbacks, and give my best and come out of the cozy cocoon. That's how I live in a parallel universe. Remember friends, mentoring is a two-way street where support flows on one side while honest feedback paves the way for the other. TM Modi, are you living in this parallel universe?
After the speeches, let's move on to the table topic session. And I would like to know about the qualified speakers. Timer, please.
All three are qualified.
Thank you. Please vote for the best speaker. And now I invite table topic master Subramaniam, Sundaresan Subramaniam for conducting the TT session.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
And guests. How is today? Great? Enjoying? Good. Little bit I'm inclined to table topic every time, so I get excited with this session in each meeting also. Some of the Toastmasters even threaten sometimes, this is the most difficult thing in Toastmasters life. Nothing like that. Believe me, it is the easiest thing. You need not prepare anything and come here. You are allocated 2 minutes. You can be comfortably, you can share anything from your mind. Thing is, next week by this time we do have that contest. And this table topic contest is little bit different from our regular meetings. So based on that, today we'll work it out somewhat like contest, not the exact format of contest. Because in contest, how many of you are for first time you are going to compete in table topic category? Oh, okay, 2, 3, 4, oh, first time, okay. And oh, great. Why don't you come this? Please sit. Please, you can enjoy. I'll feel comfortable. So I'll brief you because first thing, the same topic will be given for all the contestants and contestants will be kept outside except the first speaker, and one by one the sergeant at arms will be inviting the contestant, and we all are same on that day. Believe me, contest is a very big thing which feels in Toastmasters format we all are equal on that day. So the same topic is given, the same time is given for us, and we have to deliver the speech from our caliber or talent or what point you get on that day for that topic. So approaching the topic is very important. And by the way, do you know the topic for next week? Anybody? Come on, I'm the contestant, so I don't know that. So I'm just like you only. Since I'm seasoned in attending several years of this as a contestant, I'm going to share my experience with you all. Hope it's beneficial too. Let me give priority for the contestants first. In between, I'll give few points from my experience, then the other Toastmasters will be invited. To start with, we do have a Toastmaster in our Medley, always to be ready for table topic session. And now I invite Toastmaster Venkatesan. Thank you, sir. So the format of contest format is name, the topic, and the name. This is how you will be invited. Just to refresh yourself, even though you might have attended before, my suggestion is listen to the contest master, be focused, and first grasp what the topic is, select the keyword. There will be one or two unique keywords in each topic. Once you hold it, your mind will help you to speak the first minute. Once you cross the first minute, it's a smooth sail. Then you will be much more relaxed here. So in the same way, Toastmaster Venkatesan, topic, teenagers get distracted easily. Teenagers get distracted easily. Toastmaster Venkatesan.
Thank you for the nice topic. I would like to inform you all the Toastmasters and the guests. Last Saturday, my Max Master, Mr. Prem Kumar, he invited all the class, those who have completed in 1983, 10th standard, invited for the alumni meeting at Mudichur. This topic is apt for this. He introduced more than 20%. He is Mr. Elangu, he is working as a district court judge, and he is Venkatesan, he is working in IPR. He is Rangarajan, he is an engineer, he is working in Indian Oil. Like that, he was explaining, he was introducing each and every one. To be perfectly honest, one name called Ranganayagan. He was a class first student in 10th. He scored more than 400 30 years back. And in plus 2 also, he got nearly 90%. Because he introduced everyone, when his turn comes, he kept quiet. I never discussed anything. And then after the alumni meeting, I took them and I gave a lift until Crumpet. Then I was asking him what you were doing, which company you were working, or you see you as the CEO. And then he told me that I made a big mistake in my life. After BCom, I never pursued my career. And then he explained that, Venkat, there is two choices in the life. One is easy choice, another one is right choice. But I made an easy choice. I worked in the same company as accountant for more than 30 years, not like you people. Then he told me that another thing I made it, at the young age, I was freelancer. I used to watch movies, moving with friends, and I play cricket always. I never pursued my career. This is a great example. At the younger generation, you should do the right choice. Instead of doing easy choice, Later you will suffer. Thank you. Nice talking.
Now I invite our Toastmaster Thomas. In contest, I remember they will not tell the DTM. Will be addressed as Toastmasters. Yeah. Toastmasters, Thomas. Challenges bring out the best in leaders. Challenges bring out the best in leaders. Toastmaster Thomas.
Thank you. Good afternoon, dear friends. I had joined a company. Within a month of my joining that company, my senior deputy general manager in marketing, he had a larger cabin and a larger budget compared to mine. He said he's putting in his papers. I was only a manager in corporate communications, which is part of the whole thing. Marketing was big. Auto Expo, the major exhibition in Delhi, was only 2 months away. I was asked, and I said, I will do it. I had never done a vehicle exhibition. A vehicle exhibition is so different from spark plug exhibition, which I had done. I was in microwash. But I didn't do it. Thereon, 2 months was hell. I didn't have weekends. I didn't have early night evenings. Family got no time. But I poured over all that I could get in terms of exhibitions abroad, stalls, all that I poured over, watched, made plans. Then the trouble started. Coordinating with marketing, with production, the bodybuilder, R&D, it was terrible. And the work, everything gets compressed into the stall design, the theme, the brochure, the film, the volunteer uniform, stay. But finally, we did it. Did a damn good job, I can tell you. Result, from corporate communication, my base grew to entire communication for the company. When the base grows, the apex goes up. You know that it's what? Triangle. And I got great rewards that I never imagined or dreamt. Moral of the story, challenge, say you can't, someone else will come and take that seat, or say you can, take the challenge. Friends, it's only the first 2 steps that hurt. Thereafter there's a swing. It's like the treadmill. Go for it, make it, enjoy the rewards. All the best to all of you, including when you go for TT, the challenge will be the topic. Take it on, then your brain, everything will work for you.
Next, I request Madam Toastmaster Prasanna. Madam Toastmaster Prasanna. Topic: one awareness you like to create in our society. One awareness you like to create in our society. Madam Toastmaster Prasanna.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sundaresan. A very good afternoon to all of you. During COVID, there was one kind of professional who completely lost their job. I think there were many professionals. One went totally jobless. Any idea who they were? Sorry? Cook? No?
Auto traders?
Sellers? Shops?
Yeah, there are many, but it's known as neurosurgeons. Any idea why? The number of road traffic accidents was 0. Yes, there were no head injuries, no spinal cord injuries. No people were healthy, they did not have accidental falls, and the neurosurgeons were completely jobless. I even know one neurosurgeon who did a complete data science course that entire 1 year period.
Who is that?
I'll tell you later. So that's when we realized that it's not the roads, it's the people. Many places you see the road signs saying wear helmets, save your lives. But how many of us actually follow it? The police have nothing to gain from it. The neurosurgeons love it if you have an head injury. But still, people say it for our own safety. Many times we have the helmet in our hand, and when we come near the signal and see a traffic police, we put it on our head. But who are we doing it for? It's ultimately for us that all these rules are put in place. So this is an awareness I would like to create. And head injury is not a simple thing. It's not like you fracture your bone, you fix it and go. The sequelae of head injury can be lifelong. Not only the deficit, you can also have various mood disturbance and other changes. And it's very difficult situation for the family to have someone who's paralyzed neck down, not being able to care for them. We cannot neglect them also. The entire family gets affected. And it's such a simple preventable measure by a simple thing like wearing your helmet. So wearing a helmet saves your lives, saves your family, and of course gives a neurosurgeon also a means to live in. Over to you.
Next, I invite Toastmaster Sundararaman Chintamani. Toastmaster Sundararaman Chintamani. Topic: suggest 2 motivational books for our Medleyans. Suggest 2 motivational books for our Medleyans. Toastmaster Sundararaman.
So almost 10 years back, when I attended one of the meetings, monthly meetings at the Madras Management Association, it happened in a 5-star hotel, and the entire hall was full, and people were standing all along in the corridor and the aisle. And that talk was given by the chairman of Tata Sons, Mr. Gopal Krishnan, and he was making a presentation based on his book. So this book is all about learning from nature. The title of the book is called Bonsai Manager. So he says that unless we learn from the nature, we will never grow up. Our growth will be stunted and the managers will become like a bonsai tree. Some of the examples were so awesome. Right? For example, he was mentioning about comparing 2 birds, blue robin and then another bird. So these birds, they were all in UK, the milk used to be transported through vans. And those days, this milk will be transported through bottles. Under the top layer, the bottle will be open and these birds will drink the cream on the bottle, and over a period of time, all the birds become so fat. But after some time, they invented the cap, and then there was some modification in the supply chain, and slowly these birds become thinner. But one particular, that blue robin alone was continued to be fatter. And finally, they found that these set of birds, they started internally communicating how to puncture that foil and then drink that cream. So through that message, through that anecdote, he was telling that unless we start communicating within ourselves, unless we start helping each other, for example, Toastmasters, how to evaluate, how to come out with the better script, how to open your speech, how to conclude. So all that, if we mutually, unless we share that, we will not grow. So for want of time, I am limiting with one example. Over to
Coming back to the contest, let me share one more point. You all will be assigned to a particular area, confined area. From one by one, we will be coming inside. First thing, in case if there is a mic, Sergeant at Arms will fix you. There will be 4 Sergeant at Arms that day. 1 outside, 1 inside, 1 fixing the mic if at all we have, and to coordinate. So relax yourself. In a normal meeting, we are giving all the prelude and we are preparing you to say all these things. In a contest, you yourself have to tune yourself for the topic. Nobody is going to guide you. Come and stand here. Please listen. Do you know these keywords? Nobody is going to tell. So tune yourself so that your mind will be ready to say something. And listen it with focus. As I said before, with the keywords. If possible, plug in good messages. If you see within these 4 topics, the first 2, Toastmaster Venkatesan and TTM Thomas, they shared their own experience. So the flow was automatic. So one of the easiest thing is when you link it, make it personal and link it with what you know before instead of something you don't know and imagining. So the flow will be easy with the right words. And the grammar is a must for the panel of judges. For years I have done judging. Based on that experience also I am telling why. When I am listening as a judge, practically I am running with the speaker. But if the small things, past tense, present tense and future tense, disturbs the judges and the listener also. The day why I am telling judges means they are going to score you. Others, we audience are going to sit, clap and listen and go away. But judges are going to score you. So grammatically, your content must be awesome. So try your best in that way and conclude your topic with from where the point you have started. Simple. Let it be relevant. And another thing, using the quotes is useful for some people. The problem in quote is we cannot remember all the quotes. As I said before, we don't know the topic itself, but everything will be around life and something like what you feel in this crisis, how you are going to face it. Yesterday it was like this, today it is there, what will be the future of this person or this product. So somewhere you can have a pattern of a table topic, but you cannot define the table topic unless you are an astrologer or do something else. So we all sail in the same boat that day, but if you see a person who, the way in which he is the seasoned Toastmaster is approaching the topic, you can understand holding one word or one line or one message, he will be climbing the steps and he will be completing those 2 relevant minutes. So try all those things. It will be interesting. And one of my friends also in this club asked, really what helps you to face the table topic? Trust me, reading books have helped me. I don't know, something else will be helping you. One of the humorous speakers said, when he watches the TV with family, something he gets clicked and it turns out to a humorous speech. The same way another person is telling, I used to watch a serious movie, but I used to get a speech spark in that one. I note down 1 or 2 words in my journaling diary, which later I use it in the table topic. So we don't know the topic, but we can say somewhere we have the confidence inbuilt which we can approach the topic. So use the right words which you have gathered already in your life by reading the books, by watching movies or by chatting with your friends. So almost ultimately journaling will help you to face the table topic up to your satisfaction. Let's move ahead with Madam Toastmaster Pravda, please. Toastmaster Pravda, topic, never give up attitude. Never give up attitude, Toastmaster Pravda. Yeah.
Thank you, TP Master. Very good evening to one and all again. Last week morning I had a call from my friend's mother. It was a sad news. She told me that her son's, my friend's brother, son passed away suddenly due to some accident. That boy, my friend's brother, was very close to me when we were young, when we were living in Madurai. We were all close together and we used to play together. She was more like my brother. And it was me who took him to get his MBBS seat. I accompanied him for his counseling because he was living in, my friend was living in Madurai. Their family was there and we shifted to Chennai. And he got MBBS. and he studied, but for some reason he didn't have contact with me. He didn't invite me for his wedding, or later he shifted to Chennai, but still he didn't have much contact. But after I came to know that he is living with his family closer to my house, I called him. I created a relationship with him and used to call him for any advice. And when I came to know that this tragedy happened, I volunteered myself, went there. I was with him throughout the day. I accompanied him to the hospital and did my duty. So I am what I am. So I never leave my attitude, whether others change their attitude. Over to people.
So in the contest, after delivering your speech, you can take your seat in the hall itself till the last contestant comes inside. So the first contestants normally will be lucky enough to listen all other speeches, and the last contestant will not be so lucky enough to listen other speech. Next I invite Madam Toastmaster Anuradha, please. Toastmaster Anuradha, topic, a dream initiative of yours. A dream initiative of yours, Toastmaster Anuradha.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Good evening to all. Good evening. Dream initiative of mine. My dream is to drive a car. It's my initiative. I feel this will be my dream is to drive a car, but practically I have difficulty because I don't have any vision in my left eye. Only cosmetically I am having shell in my left eye. So I am basically one-eyed person. So they told you can't get license and it will not be easy for you to drive a car. So my friends and family members, they discouraged me. So it's not possible for you to get license. Then okay, then I thought I will start driving two-wheeler. So I was driving scooter confidently. Then during my college days, I told my parents, let me give a try. And then I approached a driving school. They told, okay, we'll teach you. It is up to you to learn. Then I tried. And within 2 weeks, I was able to drive confidently and got my license. And another thing is, till that is no issues. Then after 10 years, I didn't get any chance to drive the car for 10 years. After 10 years, after shifting to Chennai, I had a situation to drive the car. But I was very nervous and not confident enough to take the car. So my driver helped me and I started learning car. After dropping my sons in school, I started driving from school to my college in ECR. I had few accidents while going while driving, and even I got a lot of scoldings from auto drivers also. Then at last I managed to drive confidently. After that, my husband got me MG Hector. Now I am able to drive MG Hector confidently with a license. I have license to drive confidently, and my dream came true because of consistency. So here also in Toastmasters, we believe in consistency. So I hope the guest and new Toastmasters, your consistent effort will give you the result. Thank you.
Next I invite Toastmaster Kalyani. Toastmaster Kalyani. Topic: curiosity is the key to creativity. Curiosity is the key to creativity. Toastmaster Kalyani.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Curiosity. everyone has his curiosity. Especially we can see this in our young children. They be very curious to know new things. Whatever we say don't do, they do that. And they want to try, especially my son. He's such a kind. If I say him, you should not go to the beach. When he was 6th standard, he wanted to drive alone in a cycle to Besnett beach. Since the road is full of traffic, I told him, now you don't go. You go after 1 year or 2 years. But he never accepted my words. He wanted to try. Whenever he gets opportunity like Sunday evening, he'll say, I am going with my friend and we go. But with that, he learned so many things. Once his cycle got punctured. That time nobody was there to help him. So what he did was, somehow he managed. He went to a friend of him, his house was nearby. So he went there, he placed his cycle over there and he got help from them and he somehow managed to come home. So he told me, see, you're telling me you don't go there, here and all. But now, after going there only, I came to know how to manage. For everything, I cannot depend on. So curiosity is always good. It helps to overcome challenges. Over to you.
Next, I invite Toastmaster Vijay Rajan. Toastmaster Vijay Rajan, topic, success is your responsibility. Success is your responsibility, Toastmaster Vijay Rajan.
Is success your responsibility?
Yes.
Absolutely no. The concept of thinking that success is your responsibility is the difference between a child, as somebody said, a child's curiosity. A child learns a language within a short period of time. It walks, it does a lot of things within a short period of time. But over a period of time, we lose the curiosity. We couldn't do a lot of things. We get exhausted easily. We feel defeated easily because we feel success is our responsibility. Only actions are your responsibility. Only the process, as Toastmaster Jayashree said, the process is your responsibility. Success is beyond our hands. Just throw away the result. Just think about the process. Work on the process. When you think that success is not your responsibility, you will not lose the curiosity. You will keep on trying. The greatest people who have succeeded in the world did not achieve something because of them. It happened. It happened. Why it happened is because of the initiatives they have taken. They take the initiative, take the first steps, take 2 steps. Life is like an escalator, as somebody said. It will take you somewhere. When you believe that success is not your responsibility, you will be capable of taking a lot of initiatives. Initiative 1 failed, initiative 2 failed, initiative 3 failed. Again and again and again and again you will be able to move forward. You will have that energy within you. So, my dear table topic master, do you still think that success is your responsibility?
Thank you. One more point in the contest. Thank you, Tamar. In the normal meeting, we address table topic master. In the contest, we use the word contest master. The person who invites you, gives the topic, you can address as contest master. If you wish, you can use panel of judges also, you can address. Because once you come, you are going to address the contest master, panel of judges and fellow Toastmasters. That's how you can begin. At the completion also, when you wind up, you can say over to contest master. Next, I invite Toastmaster Jayashree. Toastmaster Jayashree. Topic: a Toastmaster wears many hats. Which one hat you wish to wear?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests. Glad that this topic has come so that every one of us will understand what are the different roles that which we can get in Toastmasters. Right from the beginning, as a guest, that's a role. When you are attending a Toastmaster meeting, you need to know how to behave or what's the guest etiquette when you attend a Toastmaster. After that, when you sit, the meeting has to start. Whatever you see that happening on the stage, whether the SAA starts, the president, whatever she delivers, the VP addresses, or the GE, or the table topic master, whatever they do, each one of it is a different role that which empowers people in different ways. Every role has its own speciality. If you talk about the president, when she or he gives a speech during this opening session, it sets the vision for the meeting, sets what's happening within this club for this. If you ask me about how a G evaluates, that's when you wear an evaluator hat. You tend to listen, understand, point out mistakes, give criticisms. Those are all what evaluator does. Finally, also my favorite, table topic master. Think on your feet, speak. You can enjoy your impromptu session. Give your mind at that time the work. That's what is my favorite role. How about you, table topic masters?
Thank you. With this, I have covered all the contestants. Now I'll go for the members. Before that, guests are there: Prakash, Pavitra, Narendra, and Rahul. Any of you like to try? The table will be very, very easy. Don't worry. How come our previous Toastmaster is here? That's right. Yes. Next. Yeah. Your good name? Prakash. Which one film you admire the most? Which one film? Let it be Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, English, anything. You admire the most.
Yeah, hello, good evening everyone. In a recent time, I watched it's a old Hollywood movie. It's Interstellar. So that was the one I recently admired. So it was dealing with the human beings going to ship to the next planet. Actually, the astronaut are going to find a new planet because the Earth is no more fit for living. So this is the movie I admired recently.
Good try. Keep coming. One day we'll be utilizing all the 2 minutes in this club. Thank you. Next, Pavitra. Would you like to join, please? Madam Pavitra, the topic is skill training escalates the confidence. Skill training escalates the confidence. Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, skill, any skill, it is developing any skill for a human being is an ongoing process. So, as a skill, it is a learning thing and it is a continuous process. So, in every moment, there is a new you. So, whenever we try to learn and whatever passion we have in one particular thing, so we can develop that particular skill. For example, speaking. So, if we are passionate about that, our interest, it automatically motivates us towards more speeches, all that. So we can drive our focus towards speaking and we can learn more about that. in today's competitive world, we must develop our skill. Whatever our interest is, we must develop our skill, and that will make us a better person. So thank you so much.
Guest Rahul. The topic is 2 skills important for a leader. 2 skills important for a leader. Mr. Rahul.
So when we hear the term leader, we always come to understand that it's a person leading from the front, be it a captain, be it a manager, team leader, whoever. But 2 skills which are very important for a leader, not just in today's world, always, be it in an organization or even in some social environment. How do you lead a conversation when you come in and everyone finds you interesting? And how do you inspire others also to do the same? That's how a leader works. One I would say is authentic. Be your own self. You don't have to ape anyone else. You have your own identity. Be authentic. A leader is not someone who tells people to do something, rather supports them in becoming a better version of themselves. Have empathy. All of us are unique. All of us have different talents. All of us have different skills. Empathy. Support them to foster their skills. They are going to be a better leader than who you are. Thank you.
Next, Madam Naranda, you'd like to try one? Okay, thank you. Let us come to our club. Hema, Madam Toastmaster. Yeah. Toastmaster? Oh, great. Right. Patience needed while watching the youngsters. Patience needed while watching the youngsters. Madam Toastmaster Hema.
Good evening all once again. So, I'm very impatient, to be very frank. I'm a very short-tempered person. I have twin daughters. They're very naughty. Nobody accompanies us wherever we go. Everybody wants to run off from us. Because one girl, when she just wants to go this side, other one goes this side. So I need to go with a handful of people, but most of the time I'm left alone. But the moment I raise my voice, my kids, they come under control. I had to be that way. So for them, Amma means a terror. Who always at the back of us will say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Like all the time, Amma shouts only at us. She's not at all friendly. That's how I have become. And they hate me for that matter. And again, they love me so much. For them, I'm like a queen. For them, whatever I say, they say, Amma, you are great. Though I'm a terror, I'm great. Now, I have become very patient. I have become very, very patient. I'm not at all getting angry with them because they have become very, very sweet. Our friends they have become. They want to share everything. I want to share everything. So, we have a very good, friendly relationship now. So I'm just enjoying the relationship with them. Than being a terror, being a very friendly person, I'm thoroughly enjoying. That's it.
Toastmaster Shanmugavel, please. Topic: Smile radiates clarity. Smile radiates clarity. Toastmaster Shanmugavel.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. Squares. What's up? Smile.
Smile radiates clarity.
Clarity. Yes, smile is very, very important thing.
That's the only things which differentiate from animals. The smile is the only one things God gifted us. So whenever you are going to talk with anybody, if you talk with smile, then it automatically reflect from that person also. In that way, whatever the communication you are doing, it will be very easy. Whatever the work you want to do it, or you want to get it very easily, it will be make your work very easily. For example, I have seen one WhatsApp message somewhere else. A person in the post office, he was very angry with all the peoples. Then most of the person which they are coming for the postal work, they are saying this person is very angry. Then they were complaining to the higher officers. Then one person has watched like our Jaysri. Then she has told, that person has told, sir, you are very nice, your hair style is very nice, sir. How you are maintaining this? Very difficult to maintain such a type of hairstyle. Then automatically that person gets smiled, then mood has changed, then he has started to talk on that person. So such a way that smile will give some benefit also. Thanks.
Thank you. My table topic session is coming to an end. I'm signing off with this, with only one message from my heart for all the contestants. Simple. The moment you come here, feel comfortable. Your mind will help you for the next 2 minutes. Certainly. Over to you, Toastmaster.
With this, we move on to the evaluation session. To introduce the evaluators, I now call upon the general evaluator, Venkatesh.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we are moving into the evaluation session. First, we will start with the evaluation of prepared speeches. What is evaluation of prepared speeches being? Who benefits from it? Any idea?
Everyone.
True. It's not only the speaker who gets the feedback. Many times when I do the evaluation, I write the evaluation and when I give the speech, I always think about it. Oh, I made this mistake during my speech. And it is also for the audience to keenly listen to the evaluation so that you could apply those feedback in your speeches, upcoming speeches. So evaluation is, as I said, one of the USP of Toastmasters. This is also one of the reasons why it is the USP of Toastmasters. So now we are moving into the evaluation session. First we will go with the evaluation of prepared speeches, and then we will have the tag players who will come and give their reports. The first speaker, Toastmaster Dharan, his speech will be evaluated by a passionate Toastmaster who is a gem found in Medley. She is also one of the representatives, Gen Z representatives of Medley, and she is known for her mastery in poetic English. I came to know that her mom is also one such from today's speech. Though, please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Pearl to evaluate Toastmaster.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Firstly, I would like to congratulate my speaker, Toastmaster Dharan, for successfully completing your speech. And I'll be breaking down my feedback into several points. Firstly, opening the speech with a rhetorical question. That is, who has felt lost at any point of time in life? It captured the attention of the audience and most importantly, it glued me to your speech. And secondly, as I ventured through Toastmaster Dharan's speech, I felt all that subtle humor sprinkled here and there, which made the audience feel really lively. And the flow of the speech was designed so meticulously, such that the picturization was appropriate, like walking in the air, bird locked in a cage, etc., which made me personally feel your speech, and I think that's a highlight. And you had a perfect pitch, pace, a natural vocal variety, and appropriate gestures. Another highlight was the analogies that were used in your speech, which included analogy for greed, that is double-headed sword, and the mnemonic for game on, which is goal, action, measure and evaluate. So all these stressed upon the message that he wanted to deliver throughout his speech, and I hope it's created a vivid and memory for us. And last but not the least, you closed with the speech with something that you want us to ponder upon, which was like the cherry on the cake. And if I have to, I don't have any recommendations as such for this speech, but if I have to just give you a recommendation, then that would be, if you face a certain glitch in your speech, you can try to make it feel more seamless in transitioning. And you could also incorporate a quote. These recommendations are just for the sake of giving something. And so to summarize, your speech was ideal, with an attention-grabbing opening, a body which had an impactful message. That is, if you ever get knocked out in the path to success, just move on until you have a beat in your heart. And there was a thought-provoking ending. So all these coupled and made you a beautiful speaker today. Thank you.
Next, the evaluator will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster CC. It's okay to be not to be okay. He is the leader who does not look for perfection but for continuous improvement. We also came to know last week that he is a movie buff. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Dinaran to evaluate Toastmaster.
Thank you for this wonderful introduction. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. I am evaluating Toastmaster CC's speech. CC has given the speech from the Pathways Motivational Strategies for the project Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. To start with the evaluation, before going into the evaluation, I would like to congratulate with the journey that CC had so far, from where she started and where she is today, and also for the wonderful speech he has given for today. Let's have a round of applause. For evaluating today's speech, I would follow the approach of 3 P's. One is the preparation and practice and presentation. When we talk about preparation, if you look at the title of the speech, the guiding light of the journey, that itself defines the role of the mentorship and mentoring. So it's a wonderful title that's selected. And talking about the script, right? It was one of the wonderful script that I have heard in the recent times. It was prepared with very good language, like with the words like confusement and astonishment or resilient, grumble. So thoughtful words and well-written script. And the story had right balance of both mentor and mentee's role. It clearly defined the struggle the mentee had and also the amount of support provided by the mentor. Right? So it was actually a wonderful story in terms of preparation. And coming back to practice, I would say that the way it was delivered today, it was wonderfully practiced and well delivered. Coming back to presentation, the story had a wonderful right pace. We had a clear stop at pauses at the right places at the right time. And also here a clear gesture, like when we have the dialogue, you are trying to move, give the right gesture and also trying to move and change the place. So that was very nice. And in terms of improvement, I would say you could use little more space in the stage. You can try to move around and then use the stage well. And another one is that you can try to take more roles often, and that would improve more confidence, and then you can elevate your speech to the next level. And I also thought about something else. Yeah, tone and volume. You could also try to improve your tone and volume a little more, which will also help to improve the confidence. And try to have the eye contact to the wider audience, not in a certain limited space. If you increase your range of the eye contact, it will again help your confidence. To summarize that, it was a wonderful speech. With this improvement, you can elevate to the next level. Over to you.
The third evaluator, she owns Pearl. Not our Toastmaster Pearl, but she owns Pearl. She is an accomplished public speaker who propagates positivity. She vouches that not only being positive, but also having a good oral hygiene will make your life shinier and brighter. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Sandhya for evaluating Toastmaster Jayashree speech.
A round of applause even before I wish you to Jayashree, please. Yes. Good afternoon and greetings. Toastmaster Jayashree, a brilliant speech. Even before I start, every objective in the speech content is fulfilled. Every line was in concurrence with the objective mentioned under the title Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. I had many things which I liked in her speech. To quickly jot down what were the strength of her speech: 1. A well-structured speech, a captivating introduction and conclusion with a beautiful story sandwiched in between. It's a wonderful, well-structured speech. Number 2, a lot of body postures were wonderful. One thing, your body posture, you were slightly bent 15 degrees when you stood the entire speech. It's a prominent body posture where when you slightly bend, you give a message to the audience that you are extremely eager to deliver the content. So keep it up. That was really a good strength that you have. Third, the pace and the volume. Pace well maintained throughout the speech, and the volume, especially the vocal variety, differentiating between shy and brave, was brilliant. We were able to snatch that difference in the volume which we brought out between shy and brave. It just reveals the amount of practice and the rehearsals that you had before the speech. The Brahmastra of a speaker is not the spoken words, but the unspoken words. I mean the silence. The pauses that you gave, especially after the questions, were timely, relevant, and very meaningful. So keep it up. With such verbal and non-verbal communication strengths, what you possess, Jayashree, if I had to add one recommendation, add more similes and idioms to beautify the fragrance of your speech content. With more idioms and anecdotes and similes, and with the strength of verbal and non-verbal communication, you already are a performer. You'll become a rock star performer throughout in your career. Wishing to evaluate more speeches and learn from you. Thank you so much.
So we had 3 wonderful evaluation of the public prepared speeches. Moving on to the tag evaluations, I invite our timer Pramod Anand to share his.
We cannot be ubiquitous, but we can be time conscious. So now for the speakers, Toastmaster Sissy spoke for 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Toastmaster, before that it was Toastmaster Dharan spoke for 5 minutes. Toastmaster Sissy spoke for 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Toastmaster Jayashree spoke for 6 minutes and 23 seconds. And during the table topics round, Toastmaster Venkateshan spoke for 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas spoke for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Toastmaster Prasanna spoke for 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Toastmaster Sundaraman spoke for 1 minute and 58 seconds. Toastmaster Dr. Pravda spoke for 1 minute and 51 seconds. Toastmaster Anuradha spoke for 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Toastmaster Kalyani spoke for 1 minute and 41 seconds. Toastmaster Vijay Raghavan spoke for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Toastmaster Jayashree spoke for 1 minute and 31 seconds. Guest Prakash spoke for 3 minutes and 27 seconds. I'm sorry, this. And guest Pavitra spoke for 1 minute and 51 seconds. Toastmaster Sundaraman spoke for 1 minute and 58 seconds. Toastmaster Dr. Pravda spoke for 1 minute and 51 seconds. Toastmaster Anuradha spoke for 1 minute and 51 seconds. Toastmaster Vijay Raghavan spoke for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Guest Prakash spoke for Guest Pavitra spoke for 1 minute and 22 seconds. Guest Rahul spoke for 1 minute and 13 seconds. Toastmaster Hema spoke for 1 minute and 35 seconds. Toastmaster Shanmugavel spoke for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Guest Prakash, I've kind of confused how much he spoke, but he did speak for more than the allotted amount of time. And coming to the evaluation session. Yes. Toastmaster Pearl spoke for 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Toastmaster Dinakaran spoke for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. And Toastmaster Sandhya spoke for 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Thank you. And
now it is time for the accountants report. I invite Toastmaster Kalyani to share the report.
Good evening once again. First, let's congratulate Toastmaster Jayashree for clear speech. And among the DTs, we have VTM Thomas and Toastmaster Jayashree again. In the evaluation part, we have Toastmaster Sandhya for giving a clear speech. Among the role players, Sri Jay Anand used a and. TM Venkateshan used will be 2 times. And among the speakers, Toastmaster Dharan used and then 2 times. Toastmaster Sissy used pass. And among the evaluators, Toastmaster Paul, like, but. Toastmaster Dinakaran, so and like. China Pramod used and many times. Coming to the table topic session, Toastmaster table topic master used so and like 2 times. And Toastmaster Venkatesan used and more number of times. Toastmaster Prasanavani, but 3 times, so 1 time. Toastmaster Sundaraman, but and so. Toastmaster Prauda, like, and. Toastmaster Anuradha, but so. Toastmaster Kalyani, so. Toastmaster Vijay, like, again used. Toastmaster Guest Prakash, used so 3 times. Guest Pavitra, used so more number of times. Guest Rahul, used so. Toastmaster Hema, used so and Toastmaster Shanmugavel, used them. Over to you.
Now it is time for the grammarians report. I invite Toastmaster Pushpa to share his report.
Thank you, everybody. It was really a tough job because I was so engrossed in the speeches. I was like, I forgot my grammarian rule for some time. I had to come to my senses to see. So one thing I noted about, like somebody used improvise. I think many people confuse between improve and improvise. Improvise is actually improving on the spot, and improvise is improving on the spot, and improve is generally improving if we even get it. So that difference they have to keep in mind. And somebody said gesture. It is actually gesture. So this I used to say exaggerate. So it's exaggerate actually. So these pronunciations we should. And for the R counter, it's always not but and then so or pause fillers. Sometimes relevant, and we have to use so when we are referring to the like what is causing it, right? So but and also in some places it's apt. So that's one thing I wanted to say. And people who use the word of the day were Toastmaster Venkateshan, Toastmaster Jayashree, and Toastmaster and Timer Pramod. Give them a big And there were many nice sayings, thoughts, and words like caged bird, double-edged sword from Dharan and Sissy used like lots of very interesting thoughts and phrases. Like I was not able to write down as fast as Sissy. The speech was full of very advanced vocabulary, and I really enjoyed the speech. And she used relinquishing, disheartening, culmination, languished, emulate, profound, relegate, so many things. So that was really wonderful. And Toastmaster Jayashree also used words like lingered, resonate, irked me, and all such things. Nice. And well, Anne used words like phrases like rhetorical question, subtle humor sprinkled all over, meticulously, all such things. Cherry on the cake, of course. And Toastmaster Sandhya used words like captivating, sandwiched, fragrance, and all such words. So it's a really wonderful session. And so, tip of the grammar tip today is we need to avoid redundancy. So, what is redundancy? It refers to the unnecessary repetition of words, phrases, or ideas. So, efficient communication aims to eliminate redundancy, to convey information clearly and effectively. For example, we say repeat again, right? So, repeat, it's enough. Repeat alone conveys that. And return back, revert back, close proximity. Proximity alone implies closeness, right? You don't have to say close proximity. A new innovation. What is innovation? Innovation itself is right? True facts, future plans. Anything else? Anybody? Some redundant phrases? No, that's end result. End result. General consensus. Consensus is generally agreed upon, right? So you don't say general consensus. So let us eliminate these kind of redundancies as speech. And thank you very much for the opportunity.
It's time for the general evaluators report. So I have 3 areas in which I have considered the positives and areas of improvement: the quality of the club and member engagement, and the venue readiness. So we had the group formed for this week's meeting well in advance. By Tuesday we had the group formed and all the role players were identified by Wednesday of this week, and the agenda was shared on Thursday itself, and the changes in the agenda were also published as and when the changes occurred. Meeting started on time at 2:55 p.m. Kudos to our Sergeant Arms Toastmaster Hema. And all the prepared speeches were on mentoring, and they were very inspirational. Kudos to all the speakers of today's meeting. TT topics were very relevant to the audience, and they were much engaged, and they felt very confident on stage. Especially kudos to the table topics master. He engaged with all non-role player contestants and also the guests. All the guests were invited and they were given a chance to speak on stage. And timer was showing the TT session, the entire TT session's timeline card. So that is a very good area that we could improve. Others also could follow that. With respect to the members' engagement and guest engagement, the members were introduced the guests were introduced at the right time by our presiding officer, and it was an inspirational story by our presiding officer which was engaging. And the TMOD introduced about the sessions for the benefit of the guests. Venue readiness, the venue was ready before 2:55 p.m. before the meeting started. From the areas of improvement, the Sergeant at Arms shall be available much in advance, which we may look into. The Sergeant at Arms, the designated Sergeant at Arms shall be available for keeping the venue ready. And it's not only the responsibility of the Sergeant at Arms and the members, not only the Sergeant at Arms, all the members that attendees here need to ensure that their mobile phones are switched off or in silent mode. Today we had one such occurrence which completely disturbed the person who was speaking from here. It's very difficult for the speaker to continue to concentrate on his speech, whatever it is. So please keep your mobile phones switched off. Don't take any phone calls inside this premise. Get out of the premise, close the door, and then you can take your calls. And the third one is the eatables are not allowed during the meeting. Please do not have any eatables during the meeting inside the premise. You can have outside the premise when the meeting is on. Regarding the venue readiness, though the venue was ready by 2:55, I saw that there are members who are present here who are not forthcoming to help others to keep the venue ready, to make the venue ready. Please get yourself involved. It's not only the responsibility of the executive committee members, sergeant at arms, it's all the members' responsibility to start the meeting on time and keep the venue ready. So I request all the members to get engaged with the meeting readiness. With that, I really enjoyed today's session. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day. Before that, we have the voting open for best tag role players, best TT speakers, and best evaluators. Please vote for them. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster. Thank you.
So, the theme of the day, timeless talks. The basic ideology of picking this is to create an awareness about who influenced, or a person or an individual who influences you to be more practical and enthusiastic in both professional and personal life, which might help you to lead a happy and successful life. And thank you for this. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to be the TMOD of the day. And I hand over the stage back to the presiding officer, TM Personnel.
Thank you, TMOD. Hope all of you have voted for the best role players. What a wonderful meeting we had, isn't it? Did you all enjoy? Yes. I hope all the members and the guests would have enjoyed the meeting. I would like to appreciate the first time role players, Toastmaster Hema for being the Surgeon at Arms, and Toastmaster Sri Anand for being the TMOD. I would like to appreciate and congratulate Toastmaster Jayashree for completing the level 2 project in her academic leadership. The results are ready. On behalf of the ExCom, I take this opportunity to thank today's TT Master for conducting a very interesting session, practice session. Thank you.
But a message you have to tell from the contest committee. You want to send a message.
Before the result, or we can give it. So before the results are announced, I'll call upon our contest chair. There is an announcement from the contest management team. On behalf of the team, I call upon the contest chair, Toastmaster Shanmugam, to address.
Thank you. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. I'll be aware about our upcoming event, which is going to be held in next Saturday, that is 24th February. At present, we have received nomination for international speech contest near about 12 plus 1 from today 13. In case of table topics, we have received near about 21 contests. As a contest management committee, we want to give better and healthy environment for our contestants. We want to see them in the district level. That's why we have taken the help from our Toastmaster Kalyan, parliamentarian. Now he is also one of our co-chair, and also we are getting some guidance from Toastmaster Ranka. Now he is at present in USA. So the number of contestants for table topic is more than 21. So if we want to conduct that event successfully, we have one idea. The committee, management committee, we are having some idea. Before we decide, we want to keep for your opinion. For that purpose, I invite our co-chair, Toastmaster Kalyan, to explain those opinions.
Right, as you mentioned, it's a repeat of the scenario. We had the same scenario in 2016, same number but little more number. Last time it was 28 and this time it's 21. When we started this process it was 24. Means 24 title. This year, this term, I mean, you have 24 people on TT in which there are some dropouts. As of now, you have 21. First of all, a very good congratulations to the XCOM, because this shows the commitment which XCOM has got, and it also shows the commitment that 24 people have got faith in this particular system. 12 people have got faith in this particular system. That's definitely an immense thing. Because the same club, we had 7 people on TT, and then we used to call people, hey, there is a contest, can you contest, that's all. So it's beautiful to see this. The scene is going to be here. We are in a situation. Now, visualize 6 judges sitting in a room and listening to the same table topics of 21 people. How the plight is going to be. Judges' plight is going to be very safe because they will stop listening. The contestant of 11, 12, 13, he is gone. He's gone. All your preparation of 6 months, 9 months, and fast track level 2s and all will go for a toss. Okay. So that's how it goes. So what we are proposing for a semi-final and then a final. I'll tell you the format. We will be having one more contest chair coming in. As of now, the club is filled. Almost everybody is contesting. So we had asked for a help of a Toastmaster called Kripa. Kripa will join on board. See, this is absolutely, I'm proposing this. The club should vote and the club should say, only then we can take this forward. We are not saying, look, this is how the contest management team is going to run. The proposal from the management team, contest team. Kripa will be a contest chair. Now, there will be a semi-final. We will decide when, what other things. The semi-final, let's say all these 21 people will come. The lots will be picked. People who are new to contest, what will happen? You guys will give this form which Shanmugwal is asking, come on, give me. That form will be given to the judge. And then you will be given a lot. Which means you'll all pick a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21 you'll be called. That is the normal procedure. Now what's going to happen now? The same lot picking will happen. 21 will pick the lots. 1 to 2 will go to room number A. 11 to 21 will go to room number B. Now, every room, as per you would have read the contest manual, every room will have a contest chair. In one room, Shanmugwal will be the contest chair. On the semi-final, I'm just speaking. And then another room, Kripa will be the contest chair. There will be a set of contest master, judges, everything. Room A, room B. Now, from this particular room, there will be winners. 1, 2, 3. From this particular room, there will be winners. 1, 2, 3. But how many of you have seen contestants? How many of you have seen the ballot form? No, not other than non-XCOM. How many people can be there in the ballot form? Question to the secretary.
Today I have sent to Medley group.
Okay, Medley group. How many? How many contestants are comfortably possible in a single ballot form? 12, 14. How many in the ballot form? How many? 10 will be much more comfortable. 10 is what Toastmasters gives you a thing. But what we have done now, we have earlier is 12, up to 14 we can accommodate. See, it's very, very simple. The judges will not get tired, it will not be exhausting for the judges. So 10 is what Toastmaster recommends. So what we are proposing again, 5 from room A and 5 from room B will go to finals. Right? Let me repeat. Lot picking will be done for all the 21 people. All people will go for 21 people. Lot picking will happen for all 21. And then 1 to 10 will go to room number A. 11 to 21 will go to room number B. There will be a separate table topics will be given. How the table topics is done? The same way. You all know how table topics contest is done. What happens is you will all pick a lot. and then the moment the contest master reads the script, you will be escorted by the sergeant arms outside. Contestant number 1 will be inside the room. The contest master will call the contestant number 1, and he will read the topic, he will give the topic, then you will be made to sit inside. The moment contest starts, nobody can get out of the room or nobody can get inside, come inside the room. The contest master will again call the next person will come in, the same thing will repeat. Now 11 people will give their table topics in room A, another 10 people, or whichever way the CJ decides, will have. This room will have a separate contest chair, contest master, a set of CJs, set of judges. 1 chief judge and 5 voting judges. The same way, this room will have 1 CJ and 5 voting judges. This is how semi-finals will happen. Now, from this room, 1 to 5 will be picked. Results will be announced only 1, 2 and 3. Okay, from this particular room, because it is a semi-final, it's always, which means you will be giving a certificate if you have been in top 3. So I am in top 5, I am going to contest in semi-finals, you will not be given a certificate. 1, 2, 3 of this particular room will get a certificate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this room will go to final. The same way from this room. Now, final will happen. Forget everything, forget semi-finals. For the final, Shanmugam will be the contest chair, there will be a chief judge. Final will happen in the same way. A new lot picking will happen, ISC will happen, TT will happen. Now, one request from the team again, you need to give us 2 set of documents what are you going to give. Because it is going to be a semi-final. The morning CJs will have 1 set of documents with them. The afternoon CJ will have. That we will sort. Only that, and for the afternoon, the table topics, we need only 10 forms. Whoever is going to win from A and B, that the contest team will sort. Now, till this, we are very clear. How about you guys?
Now, what are the timings? Morning?
That's what I'm coming to that. How to run this contest is what the question is. Yes, 1 second. So, yes.
First, basic question. We are concerned only with table topic because of the head count. So you want to reduce the number of head counts by splitting into.
I am not reducing the number of head counts. I am giving an equal opportunity to all the head counts.
First round everybody gets. From that is generated 5 plus 5, 10 will be filled. So 10 will get. So round 1, round 2 in table topic only.
Yes. ISC, okay, absolutely. ISC, 12 people are there, all the 12 will go. Absolutely no change. ISC, no semi-final,
because
final,
of
nothing.
schedule reason I am asking, I am available on 24. So I wish ISC is completely.
That's what we are going to take in a vote, sir. This is absolutely not on my whims and fancies or not on my end. I understand, I respect that.
Next day morning I am flying to North.
I respect that, sir, but it is as a club will take, that's it. The whole idea is we would have simply announced, okay, we are going to have it. Why we have come in here today and then announcing this is, as a club we will take a vote. As a club we will decide.
As a club
we will
it's a
decide.
good thing. So you want to split it.
I'm coming to that.
And the topic will be same or different?
Different. Obviously it will be different.
So
this room, let me repeat. Asif, this question came in. Let me go from the beginning. Room number A, there will be a contest master, there will be a CJ. As you all know, the contest chair will give 3 topics to the CJ. The CJ will call somebody from the room and they will pick, 1 topic will be picked. That topic will be given to the contest master. All the contestants will be escorted out. The contestant number 1 will be inside. The contest master will give the same topic to the same person. XCOM could have run a mock contest today. I thought this practice session is mock. Anyway, coming back here, this is what will happen. So this room, sir, very clear. This room, as I said, different contests. Contest chair, CJ, judges, 11 contestants. This room is a separate contest. Contest chair, CJ, 10 contestants. A, B. Now, from both the rooms, we are taking 5 from this room, 6 from this room. As if you asked this particular question, I am just going to confuse everyone a little more now. Let's say, from this particular room, 5 people are being selected. If the 5th person decides, no, I am not going to contest. In the line, the 6th will go. Okay, what is this 6, 5 will go? How many of you attended JTP?
9.
10, that's all. So, how many of you attended JTP? There is something which is called as winner notification. The CJ will be having the winner notification. In the winner notification, the CJ will know the exact sequence of from 1 to 10, the CJ will be knowing who is concerned. It's not, though we announce the results for 1 to 3, the chief judge will be having from 1 to 10, 1 to 11, 1 to 12.
Tiebreakers will be having Tiebreaker will be
Tiebreaker will give it to the CJ. The CJ will write it on the winner notification, and the winner notification will go to the incoming CJ. Now I'll explain a little more. This particular contest room will have a chief judge. This particular contest room, semi-final A will have a chief judge, semi-final B will have a chief judge. Now this semi-final A will be a different chief judge, B will be a different chief judge. Afternoon there will be a different chief judge. Now how we are going to run this contest? Semi-final A chief judge will give the winner notification to the contest chair, that is Kripa. Semi-final B winner notification will be given to the contest chair Kripa. Kripa will get the winner notification and then hand it over to the afternoon contest chair, who is Shanmugam. Right? That flow we will take up. That is absolutely, you need not have to bother about it. One thing I am just saying is how it is normally done. For an example, 1, 2, 3 comes in. If the, let's say from club, how many of us go to area? Two people. Assuming the second decided, okay, I am not going to go, what happens is the person who came on third, we normally send him. So the same thing will happen in this particular room. Assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you are selecting from this room, the fifth person decides, no, I don't want to go. Then we will be sending the person from this room in the same way. So let's, ideally, if you go to room number A, you are from that particular room. If you go to room number B, you are particular from that room. So semi-final, 5 from this room, 5 from this room, will go to final and then it will run. Now we have a challenge. The contest, semi-final cannot happen A in the morning, B in the afternoon. It has to run parallelly. We sort of hunted almost every places. In fact, I'll give you a thing. Yesterday I was just calling on a video call and Prasanna Vani, I thought Prasanna will be doing something else, and then she came with full mask and all in from a theatre. I said, Prasanna, are you operation? I'm not literally, I'm not exaggerating. So this is what happened. We almost hunted. Chanmugavel did a very different job, and yesterday is what I came into job location hunting. We went and saw so many places, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4 we googled, we saw 2, 3 places. We are not getting proper place. Option A we have is the same location. Indi ma'am has said there is a room upstairs, we could not see. We can just run both the semi-final and final here. And there is one more beautiful place at Kalakshetra Colony called the Quest or the Learning Center. The place is so lovely. But they have a challenge of we cannot have the time after 7 o'clock. I'll propose 2 things now. I'll repeat this. A, we can start the contest by 2 o'clock, 1:30. Okay, because the rooms are not available at Quest. 1:30, there can be candidate corner. You guys will all come, give the forms, slot picking will happen. 2 o'clock, we can start the contest. Technically not possible. 1 o'clock to 2:30 is what it will go, because 21 people, CJ collecting all the forms, checking the eligibility, everything is going to be a challenge. Assuming we go on a tight schedule in a well-planned way, if 2 o'clock we start the table topics, the table topics will take 1 hour from this room, 1 hour from this room. Then we can go, compute everything. 4 or 4:30 is what we can start the finals. 4:30 you have ISC, and then the contest will go till 8 o'clock if the contest is going to be on the same day. We can have the contest on the morning, semi-finals in the morning, semi-finals in the finals in the afternoon. We saw certain places, it's costing the clubs of 36,000 rupees. I'll tell you what, we need 2 places. One place is charging 1,000 rupees one room, 1,500 is another room, and there are other challenges. At TTK Road we saw one place, there are single room, we can put in a separation. The plaster of wall is costing us some 6,000, and then we need to dismantle the wall and then give the room the same way. This is becoming tedious. We are finding it very difficult. So that's why morning and afternoon is not becoming feasible. We tried all our trust us. We tried all combinations. So morning semi-final, afternoon final will be the ideal scenario. But we tried our level. We are not getting place. So ideally, afternoon and evening is what coming. Now I'm just coming to the thing which you already started. What we propose, why don't we have the semi-final on coming Saturday? Aram say come here or come to Quest, have the semi-final and the ISC final everything. Final will be on March 3rd. First of all, on this we'll go for a vote. Doubts will happen. about what we are going to do. Semi-final on 23rd or final or option 2, 2 o'clock, start the contest on 2 o'clock, end it till 7:38. That will go for a vote.
Oh, you are bifurcating now, like I used to speech on 30th.
See, there are option number 1. Option number 1, we start the contest by 2 o'clock. We will have semi-finals 3, 3:30, 4. With the experience I have, I am a 10-year-old Toastmaster, it will solid go to 4:30. 4:30 is what we can start the finals. You will agree with me, a senior Toastmaster organizer will agree with me. 4:30, 4 o'clock, for perfect. ISC, 11 people, 90 minutes, comfortably 8:30. The contest management team is going to be drained, but we will work on it. We will have some more thing, but you as a contestant, for you it is going to be draining. See, for an example, I will not call, for an example, sitting in this room with all due respect to Jayashri, she may be preparing only for 3 months, 6 months, but for an example, to me personally, Venkatesan sir is preparing for 6 years. In the sense what? It's not that he had not won. Till you go to the district, till you go to WCPS, you are preparing for this contest. Thomas is preparing for the past 11 years. Sundaresan sir, how many years you are preparing, sir? 14 plus? So it's till you become a WCPS, the preparation year counts. So you prepare for 10 years and then you become tired on a contest day just because you joined one particular club called Medley, you had on super into people and then they pulled you to a semi-final and a final. This is my view. Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Yes, Toastmaster Kalyan, with due respects to you and all the decision-making Toastmasters.
No, we are not been in decision. We are going to run for a vote. We are discussing. Yeah.
On 24th, we have named as a contest day.
Agreed.
Shall we go ahead with ISC on that day and complete it?
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, table topics.
Ma'am, your meditation session, please.
No, excuse me, sir. I'm very sorry. I must sound horribly rude. No meditation, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I'm speaking. We will go. Whatever you are going to speak, we are going to go on a vote. See what happens. Please listen to him. Let's take everybody's opinion. If somebody has got an opinion, 1 second, sir. Somebody has got an opinion on whatever suggestion said, you can always speak once he is done. It is open discussion. We are not concluding anything. The moment he raises a point, if there is any, it's not. We are not doing a debate here. If you want, if you can give your view. No, 1 second. You can give your view. Here, for an example, Prasanna cannot come and say, no, 24th we cannot. No, we are not giving a rebuttal on Sundaresan sir's work. This is what we are proposing. Option A, 2 o'clock till 9 o'clock, or option B, semi-final and final. Now, your point, sir.
No, again I am coming to the category. You are not mentioning the category name. You are talking about ISC
and TT
or tabletop.
And TT. ISC is no confusion, sir.
Oh, what? Then
ISC is no confusion.
Then what's the meaning of it? No confusion.
Because there is only 12 people, no semi-final.
No semi-final, but you are going to conduct on 24th.
No, 1 second. If the club is going to vote.
I need 1 minute from you.
Yeah, 1 second. No, you asked, you are going to conduct 24th is a question. I am answering that question. If the club is going to vote, no, we will have the semi-finals on 24th and you will have all the finals on 3rd, then it will go for as per the vote. If the club is going to vote, no, you will have everything on the same day, it's everything will be on the same day. We are going to go for a vote now.
Now, his question is there an option to have semi-finals on 24th and ISC on 24th and you have TT finals on
it's going to be the same thing, no? It's going to be the same training thing.
That's not let me
answer it.
Give me 1 minute. Toastmaster Kalyan, 24th date has been declared by EXCOM. We all know, we have given the name to contest master before. Contest day, it's our mindset is there should not be any change on 24th, as per my understanding. On 24th, let us accommodate ISC, being the head count is less with 12, but number of minutes 8 into 12, 96 minutes. 3.5 hours we need from beginning to end. We need 3.5 hours. Let us utilize 24th February next Saturday only for ISC and complete it, because there is no link between one category to another category to be conducted on the same day, to my knowledge.
Again. You finish, sir. You finish, sir.
On ISC 24th February, let us complete all the 12 speeches. Khalas. Then you decide.
No, I don't decide. We are going for a vote.
We are going to vote which day we are going to decide for semi-finals, finals and other things.
I may sound horribly rude.
Because ISC contestants might have prepared their speech for days and days.
I said the same.
With our schedule.
Not yes.
Believe me, My sister is also here, she can vouch. I am going to Kashi trip, adjusting this Medley.
Sir, I'll come to that. Sir, as that you are specifically mentioning. No, once again, as that you are specifically mentioning that, I must sound horribly rude in this august audience. Will you be having the same argument if you are not going traveling, sir? Question to you, not answer. I don't want an answer. I don't want an answer.
No, I balance the schedule. I understand.
I get your point. I get your point, sir. I get your point. As I told, sir, I'm not here to decide. I'm not coming with any conclusion. I've come here to ask for a vote.
Oh, members has to decide.
Members has to absolutely decide. One second. Now, the proposal from us is same day contest or semi-final on 24th, final on 10th. This is the proposal because there is one second, sir. There is lot of logistics involved, cost involved, people involved. Totally. I cannot have ISU one day, semi-final on 3rd, and then the final on 10th doesn't happen. Because all the budget of you guys, all of us passed the budget, 8,000. Now here I am proposing. Now once this discussion is over, vote is over, we need to send a mail. The contestant need to send a mail to the EXCOM asking for an approval of a budget of somewhere around 22,500 rent alone is coming in, right? So somewhere around 28,000-30,000 CJ. We are hunting for CJs. CJs is becoming next to impossible for us. District is when a CJ making machine or what? District will not provide. District don't produce CJs.
CJ goes to the control of district.
Nothing. CJs goes in the control of their respective contest chart. Ask Shanmugh. He said I'm not ready, sir. The moment contest is over, I'm not ready. Prasanna goes to her home daily before
I know, contest.
One second, sir.
I have 2 points, sir. One is we already knew this situation. If we have, all the members had been informed that this is what we are going to discuss in this 10 minutes, we would have got the stakeholders.
There is no stakeholder. There is no stakeholder. It's a club.
No, contestants. I'm saying the
stakeholders.
I'll
tell you something.
One is we are taking a business vote now.
But nobody. Not a business vote. Yeah. It will be a club is. Okay. How you were a president, past president, IPP. You know how a business vote is done. Sir, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you the same question to you.
I'm telling this is one of the.
I get your point.
Decision we are going through a voting.
Agreed. I get your point.
That is one point. Okay.
No, I'll answer that point.
I'll answer that point.
I'll answer that point and come to the second point. When you're all contesting, there is hue and cry from the contest management team saying there is an important announcement coming in. We cannot come and say a semi-final we are going to come and announce. Antennas are up.
No, not semi-finals. Which we are going to vote whether we.
We are mentioned contest in the agenda. It is mentioned important announcement in the group. We gave a solid 24-hour notice and then said the contest management. Now you are saying the so-called stakeholders should be here.
No, if it is decided that we are going to do it.
No, we are not decided.
Important announcement is generic term, right?
Sir,
nobody may not know.
Important announcement is not generic term, it's an important.
As he says,
a second one, he has got a second point. He has got a second point.
The second point is whether we can postpone. Since you have the logistics issues, I know that getting a CJ getting the VJs is the most difficult thing in the contest. So can we postpone this entire contest for a later date?
No, later date means what happens, the dates we have to have 2 weeks before the area contest. This has to be closed.
When do we have the area contest? 30th March. So we can have March, sir?
You are not in town?
Sorry?
You are not in town?
Sir, I didn't get you.
No, you are also not in town on 24th and 3rd?
I don't have any personal issues. If it is going to happen on 24th, I am not available, I am okay with that. What I am asking is whether it will help the management team. Because getting CJs and VJs is difficult. You said that it is difficult. It is next to impossible. So
once again.
That's why I am suggesting.
It is. That's why we have brought in a very different person from a different club. Because of what's happening. Ranga, daily 8 o'clock for the past 1 week, Ranga, all three of us in a con call from Monday. 1.5 hours on a daily basis. We hunted. So we are discussing on this almost daily. So that is how it is. No, we will completely moving on to a different date. Lot of logistics. We will schedule. I mean, the club can also vote to choose 2 people and then send. See, we are happy.
As such, 24th is going to have a table topics?
We don't know, sir. Everything we are going to vote. See, we are coming out with 2 options. 24th, two options is what I'm just coming in. 24th, full day contest, or 24th semi-final and final. Or if it is not going to be a major challenge, because I need to take consent of the VP. If suppose I'm moving the contestant, because the VP would have planned on 24th one week, leave and then sessions and everything. Now I'm suddenly come and say, okay, bring a meeting on 24th, now she will go mad on bringing in people. Again, third will for fourth, somebody would have given a speech. Lot of confusion will have. See, if we can find a location, no, I would have solid proposed morning semi-final, lunch is, we have arranged lunch. As of now also, we are looking for a location where lunch can be given to all the contestants. We are working on all combinations. But one particular place is there, they are going to have their school open house. My fear is just in case if kids come and play, the contest will be jeopardized. Yeah.
The top floor, we have seen once, if you remember, you, me, Saran and we went.
Yeah, we saw the place.
Morning, if you can have the ISC.
Morning, has got a function till 1 o'clock.
Sir, coming to the same point, my only message is, you have different options, logistics, because I have done this for 18 years. I totally agree with you. It's not easy conducting a contest. I know A to Z. On 24th, let us complete ISC. That's a simple message.
Sir, I'll tell you something, sir. The first contest will be semi-final. The first.
Semi-final of TT you are telling.
No, yeah, semi-final of TT.
No, don't bring TT.
No. One second, sir. The first, let's understand something. You are saying, area of contest, I have given a name. One club is getting charted. No, it doesn't work that way. Examples are going to be hypothetical examples. The very first, we will be having semi-final. The final will be on the same day. ISC final and TT final will be on the same day. That is how it's going to be. What we cannot have ISC on 24th and then have the same. No, because no. For me, the semi-final of this goes to the final. Final of, because there is a single CJ is what going to come for ISC final and TT final. So that's going to happen. That should happen on the same day. Club ISC and TT happens on the same day. Now when I have ISC, where will it take TT? Anybody? Do it make sense?
ISC is a category. We will complete it on 24. The whole thing.
Sir, no, sir. ISC is not a category. ISC and TT is the club contest. ISC